I have a bank account, the government gets into it right away. I just don't want to know. I don't want them to know anything I'm doing, because as soon as I open up an account, they're right there. They'll sniff me. They want to know where everything comes from. I just gave up on it last year. I quit. I quit all the banks.
Yeah. Don't worry for the reasons. I just want to find a way to send you money ASAP. Right now, all I have is Canadian cash, and I have US checks, and the only option that I was thinking is Western Union, and it cannot work. And you don't have what I can.
And but she said I could use her mailbox to have things sent to her, so that might work. I really do need to talk to her to confirm that, and for her to expect it. Hard telling what she might do if she finds that in her mailbox. She may take it and spend it. I don't know. So I need to talk to her tomorrow.
Well, I hope she won't. I hope she won't spend it, because I won't help you much.
I know. But what I'm saying is I could give you that address right now, but the only problem is, in fact, I think I am going to give you that address right now, and then I'll confirm it, because I don't want to send it over the email. That's not very secure. This is a lot more secure than email.
Oh, definitely. And also, definitively more secure than email. Definitively.
Yeah. So I'm looking right now to see if I can. Oh yeah. Here's the address right here. You ready?
Oui.
And that's Road, RD.
Okay.
Apartment 709.
Okay.
Akron, that's AKRON.
Ohio.
44320.
And I put attention sur l'esprit?
No, just NGP, that's all.
Okay. No, I was saying that, okay, so I will repeat, NGP 585 Diagonal Road, apartment number 709, Akron, Ohio 44320.
That's correct.
Okay. And no, I wasn't saying that was just to send you 100. I was saying that I will put 500 different envelopes. So if one is lost, you still have 4. But if I put 5 different envelopes, but of course, what I'll do is, depending the price, I think it's something like $20. So depending the price of expedite, I'll send some of them expedite, and the other ones will follow right after,
How many letters should there be?
Huh?
How many letters will you be sending?
It's because it's money. I'll send you 500 because that's the max I can get to my bank.
I know that. But how many letters are you going to be putting $100 in 5 different letters and mailing out 5 different letters?
That's right.
Okay. Now let me tell you what the problem will be with that.
Oh.
Every time that I get a letter through her, if I even can, I have to confirm that tomorrow, so don't send anything out yet.
Okay.
Every time, in order for me to even contact her, open her mailbox, it almost requires that I risk going to jail. That's how difficult my life is. Everything is hard about my life.
This is terrible.
I can't get her to come downstairs. It's a big, 20-foot tall, huge government apartment building. Okay, mostly blacks live there. She's a senior citizen, so she got a good rate on it, and she doesn't have a telephone. So when you come into the building, they have security there, and normally you can dial her room number, and it'll connect on her telephone, and you can reach her to have her come down and let you in the building. Well, she doesn't have a telephone, and she doesn't have a cell phone either. So I have no way to contact her except to go down there and stand in that little cubicle, little glass enclosed area, and find someone who will open the door. Then I have to rush in and go up to her room. Now, for that alone, they called the cops on me twice. And it's just, so that's the kind of risk I have to take just to get in touch with her, just to be able to do this. And she's schizophrenic, so she doesn't really remember what she said the last time you talked to her.
Oh, is it this address that you gave to me in PG?
Yes, that's the address I just gave you.
Oh la la! Don't you have another address that would be more secure?
Martine, I have no one in this world that cares anything for me at all. Period. There's no one. They all know I'm out here in the parking lot. They all know I've been homeless. Everybody in this town knows this, but not one person will lift a finger to help me.
I believe you because I was in the United States. I know how it is. I understand. I know.
Yeah, I did. But this is the lowest I've ever been right here. I mean, I've been very, very low. I actually do think I'm going to die unless I get some help very quickly. I don't think I'm going.
The thing is that what I'll do is I will wait your confirmation to send the money. But once I get your confirmation, I really hope you'll get it because I will send it anyway.
I think you'll need to send it in one envelope.
In one envelope?
Yes, send it all in one envelope because if you send 5 envelopes, I might get 1, I might get 2, the rest of them. And each time I go to pick up an envelope, I have to come into the building, and that's again a major
Wait! I understand. It's a big ordeal just to get there. Yeah, so better one envelope. Yeah, and I will put a lot of tin foil then to make sure that And. Would you like to have it in what would be the best way to send it? Would it be I'm trying to think with you, big yellow envelope?
Now I've already asked her if she would receive my mail there, and she says yes. But that's been about a month and a half ago, and I've been trying to contact her on and off, and I haven't been able to find her. So she doesn't really know that something's on its way. So I have to be able to talk to her tomorrow and tell her, look, there's going to be a letter coming here in the next couple of days. You need to check your mailbox. Then you have to give it to me. So that's going to be difficult, too, just to find her again for her to give it to me.
Wow.
So she doesn't have, it's a very difficult situation.
Would it be easier if I would just drive and come meet you somewhere?
If I had enough money for gas, I would probably consider that. It's a 10-hour drive. But the frame is broken. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, but you said the more secure. Me meeting you somewhere in Akron or sending the money.
Are you able to drive this far?
Drive is not a problem. Is that I never drove during the winter time.
Princess just now went into the litter box and scratched around the litter, so the air is full of her very fine litter dust, which I'm now breathing in. And she usually does that when I'm in here, not when I'm not in here. So these are the most unhealthy living conditions that anyone could hope for. So I just got to tell you that. I don't know if you would want to drive to Akron or not. It's a long drive. Is that something you would do?
Yes,
that wouldn't be a good idea if you're not used to driving in the winter.
You just around here, I'm sliding around. Today I was sliding around, just driving around.
Yeah, but you don't want to attempt this. We're going to have another warm day tomorrow. Actually, it went up to 40 today. That's the warmest it's been in over a month.
Yes.
And then it's supposed to be warm again tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we're right back to sub-zero weather again. It's going to stay that way.
Yeah. So that's what I check right now. Yeah.
Yeah, what it's going to do.
It's going down after the third or fourth, the second, the third, the fourth, it's going down again. So,
yeah.
Well, the thing is that for now, we'll go for this route that I will send you the money to this address. But
Right.
the winter is, after that I can drive after that. Next time I'll drive.
You can.
Yeah. It's just that I'm just waiting because I never drove during winter time, especially not on interstate. Never did.
Yeah. Well, winter won't be over until sometime in late March or early April. So we've got at least 2 more months of it.
Yeah, but what I was thinking is let's say that you miss money, let's say, and after the 500, let's say like beginning of March or the midst of March, I think it's more possible for me than.
Well, that would be wonderful. I would very much enjoy meeting you.
I would too. So it's yeah, because I guess right now but I will think about it because I bet the interstates. It was actually it's 28, 29, 30th. It will be all right. 31st. It's starting to be banned on the 1st.
Yeah.
Of January, so I need to think more clearly about it because right now I'm like on alert mode, so I don't really think straight right now. So
I wouldn't even consider it for the next 2 months. It's too dangerous for you.
You sure? Okay, because of the winter that wouldn't be a problem because I traveled all the East Coast. I did it from.
I don't want you to risk your life in that manner or any manner. So I would think that you driving here would not be a good idea for right now. When it clears up, yes, and I think there's a good strong possibility. You see, I have an investor that I've made money off of in a casino, and he wanted to continue to work with me with that, but I lost his phone number. When you live like this, normally I have very, very well organized files. I know where everything's at. But when you live like this, you can't keep track of anything. It's so stressful that I have no idea, and I can't find it. So that one phone number, that one person, would enable me to make probably many thousands of dollars very quickly. I can't find his phone number, so it's driving me a little crazy. I'm going to go back in to where I was at, into the coffee shop, and see if I can find it on the internet. If there's one of my email addresses somewhere. And the guy that ripped me off in New York City, he's going to burn in hell. That was so wicked what he did to me. That is so evil. He just stole my money with no regret at all.
Oh shit.
This Janelle Whitmer. Do you think there's any chance at all with her? I mean, she was very generous with me. She gave me money in $2,500 lump sums. She gave me $5,000 at one time once. A lot of money. She's very wealthy. And her whole case against me was that I called her a few names after she rejected me. And she told me that she was no longer going to deal with me. And that was a consequence of having lost money, $5,000 that I was managing of hers. And she didn't really care too much about that. She told her husband, and when her husband found that out, he's the one that cut me off, not her. And then she just simply caved in and did whatever he said to do, and that's what he said to do. So, but prior to that, she was even saying things like, "I'm going to send you some more money," and I said, "Well, don't, because I don't have an address now." So that was late last summer. I didn't have an address starting since then. But she was always willing to give me money. So I'm just wondering if there would be any point at all and you contacting her some more and
Right.